set up in here before. I thought it was part of the schools.
No, have one in my car.
I'm gonna go assess you, check the heart rate, check the breath
Can't
sound.
only lose.
She took off the humidifier, putting on the Christmas tree.
For your vital signs, is there gonna be an actual monitor, or you guys are gonna like tell us?
No, he's gonna want you guys to count out loud or demonstrate that you're actually
take him off
doing
of this?
it. Oxygen. Yeah. It's not hooked up to anything.
Can we leave it in the bed, like on the patient?
No, it's always best practice to avoid leaving things resting on the bed because we have to assume that the bed's dirty.
Oh.
We don't know if the patient had a bowel movement or
So
soiled
where would you
themselves.
put it?
This you can take off and you can hang it off of the flow meter,
That's what I used to do.
or roll it up and put it with the bottle on the table.
That's just,
They never
but
did.
yeah, usually sometimes they.
But yeah, you don't want to put anything on the bed.
So I know that there was like
this.
About the mask. I thought we were supposed to put the mask on first and then turn it on. So we're not
It's
Get
kind of
dirty.
going back and forth. So that's what Danny was talking about earlier. Some
He said on the
concerns if
flow
they
meter?
waste medication, but at the same time, if you turn it on,
He said on the flow meter.
Oh,
you're not having a bunch of
Yeah.
You're gonna wash out.
So I guess you should do, when you take off the nasal cannula, do that first, then put it up there, then do the mask.
And then
think.
the reasoning behind that says you don't.
You're probably gonna want to turn your flow up on it, but
Well,
you can
that's
put it on
what
the
I
patient's
thought
first.
when I sit down, but he says that
And now it's
if you
only
go
like five.
if you want to hold the mask, you're flushing up the CO2 for dead space, or you're putting on the mask so you're not wasting medication.
So sneak it up to 8,
Okay.
and you can actually see in here how it changes pitch, and you can actually see the change in the quality of the vapor itself. So you can assume that that's smaller particles that's getting down into the lungs. So remember, if you decrease the flow, it's going to make the particles larger. It's not going to get down into their deeper airways.
I want him up more, right?
Okay, it's working. Technically, you do. So when you have a patient who's all scrunched up like this, you're going to want to reposition them before you start the treatment.
He's really heavy though, so I tried
And that's what he has
positioning
right
him.
Reposition them before you start treatment.
Oh, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah,
See, when that happens,
like
I'm
jam it
like-
on there until it bottoms out, and eventually it'll pop off again.
I'll make all these noises.
It's because the
Make sure that they're
joint
sitting
wall
up
is
straight.
Stretched out.
Would you like to help me position him?
Sure. No, generally when we apply first one.
Oh, okay.
But you do this before you do the mask.
You want to reposition it first, because right now we're laying flat, and that you can see the intensity of the mist is kind of decreasing.
The nurses always ask me to reposition too. Like, hey, if you could back.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Prop them back up. Right.
Yeah.
But it kind of like pushes them down toward the bottom.
So do we gotta ask for assistance prior
But no.
to have the patient?
If you're gonna have to sit, usually when you're not, hi, I'm so-and-so from Respiratory, I wanna do your breathing treatment. Oh, before we do, let me get somebody else to chew it first.
Every day maybe 6. And then usually we try and 6 to 8.
It's like
Yeah,
frozen
steady.
stuff in sniffing position.
Yeah.
I wanna get it. I wanna get it.
Is this gonna happen all the time?
Anyway, it's gonna be.
Not in reality, just
We're
when
gonna have
you're
to
in
do
lab
that
because
similar
you
schedule next
can,
time.
I think, I need to bring
Bigger
treatments.
load, so you gotta get.
If that happens while
Build
we're
your stamina already.
taking
You know.
our competency test, that's not a fail, right? That's not our fail.
Automatic.
I just started studying.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Literally, this is the first time I ever like actually seriously studied.
So during our competency, we're literally waiting for the stutter.
Yeah, you're gonna be standing there to spray.
I
What's
did
something that
study.
you can do to help
I
the
got bad
patient
test scores, but
receive a
everything
better
else
treatment?
was good. So that's why I
What
did.
can you instruct them?
What
What kind of things can you coach
We
them?
got like a
Or what
B
can
or
you tell them?
C.
Breathe in.
Because it was all like random.
Deep
Breathing.
breathing.
Slow deep breaths, maybe every couple of breaths, ask them to take a really deep one, hold it.
Okay, for how long?
10 seconds or so,
Okay.
if they can.
How are you feeling
Maybe
right
about,
now?
maybe about halfway through, double check their heart rate to see if it's not shooting way up out of range.
Oh, so we need our stethoscope on us? I guess so, because we're assessing, yeah.
Do we actually have to wait until the whole medication's gone?
Until it goes down to sputter. So right now it's
You
just
gotta do
starting to
the
sputter.
backs.
You can hear how the sound changes. And then you'll eventually see that this mist kind of almost goes to nothing, and you know it's pretty much done.
Oh, yeah.
So, like that. And then you can assume from there, like, yeah, that's basically done. So you can shut it off from there, and then go to the next stop, next
Should I
step.
turn it off first? Or? Perfect.
Did it for you. It's not technically that important.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Your boyfriend? Your boyfriend's out.
During the simulation, is
It's
the
the screw.
is the patient actually like breathing?
I'm sorry?
During our competency, is he like the simulation, like the patient is breathing it in?
I don't think they're gonna have it actually. Like,
Yeah,
hooked up
you
in
know
the-
when you take it off for their.
I think it's gonna be just like this.
I just tuck it.
Or even like a chest raising and stuff, it's not gonna
I
actually
have no
have
idea actually. I don't think so.
If not, if the dag's there,
Yeah. Daddy, when you take off their nasal cannula for their treatment, where do you put it? Can you just
I
like?
would probably think about like winding it up and finding a way to secure it on that, cause you're taking that off too, right?
The bubble.
So then maybe some paper towels and then just set it all up there.
So he said,
This is
remember
probably
the
one
flows
good
when you
idea.
take it
Probably
off and then
put
set it back to what they had.
Yeah, that's why you
Either send it back to what they had or just keep an eye on your order and see what it was.
It goes two.
And if you come in the room and you're doing your vitals and the patient's satting like 93, the flow's turned up to 6, you know, they're ordered for 2,
Changes everything.
it's prompts you to take a look and see what's going on. It's just to make sure, you know, if they need that breathing treatment and that's gonna be able to get them to oxygenate better. Or
Make sure
are they
you deal with
declining and the nurse just went in and turned it up real quick and then got distracted with something else and they need to look into it further.
I guess.
Take it apart and let it air dry.
Okay? Let's go next. Give you a chance to practice, because I'm gonna do the
He's having so much better, sir.
Nothing.
I always like when
Hi, I'm Mariah. I'm from
So give me a
Respiratory,
deep
and I'll be the one giving you your breathing treatment. But first, let me wash